Welcome back to Factorio, Seablock and TSM in our ongoing saga. Yes, these machines now have been delivered and they do offer the additional recipes, so let's apply those recipes. Now, what have we got going here? We're trying to make molten nitinol. I might still need to have nickel. I better just check. I had better just check that that is a valid recipe still. Molten nitinol. Molten titanium. Molten nitinol. The only way you can do it is via nickel. So, it looks like we have to order nickel in anyway. But that's okay. We can do that. We will recreate what we had before. Nickel, less than 16,000. ST, now it's up to you, I think. Let's also make sure it's wired up. Trains on the way is less than you. Then we are ordering in the nickel. After all. So this is not coming out nearly fast enough. What is these? These are express stack filter inserters. Okay. I guess I should have expected that. Yeah, it's just not fast enough, is it? Surely I make these. That would definitely help. Alright, let me... Oh, I think all these orders are done now. They are, so I can get my normal train. I should probably give the rubbish train... a boost. Oh. A speed boost. Give it Mark 3. Mark 3 locomotives, and then it would make more sense to use that one instead of the one that I am using. Oh yes, this popped while... I think this popped in between episodes just as I was waiting for the clearing of these project trains. Here we go. Take me to the make everything. And fingers crossed we are in fact making all of the inserters so that I can get these things. I guess I'm going to find out pretty soon. Well, you know what? I don't actually need 50. So I am just going to direct myself back to titanium up here. I'm not going to wait. So we are making them, just not a huge number of them. That's fine. Okay. Where are they? There they are. And if I also upgrade this belt, especially just there. Oh, why am I so full of stuff? I have too many chem plant. I definitely don't want these. I don't know why I've got gas refineries and steam crackers. Or half the other junk that I've got there. And I've got a lot of pipes that I don't really need. How does this go now? It looks a bit more promising. Maybe. You do use the same amount of each one, right? Yes. It's just tin. For some reason, tin is struggling to come out a little bit. Or do I just need to speed the whole belt up? Probably these could be faster as well. I think we do need to speed the whole belt up, so let's start with that as well. And then I don't want to upgrade the power poles. That just seems wasteful, but those can certainly be upgraded. Are we having more luck now? Sort of. Definitely seems a bit better. Okay, so ideally now, what are we doing with tech? Whoops. Oh, I've got two more of these before the space science one to go. So the 50 productivity modules are going to be slightly challenging. What's that one? Oh, that needs 50 of all of them. Well, it's just the productivity ones that are really going to be challenging. We kind of want to head into the sheet coil, which just means that we need to somehow get coolant sorted in here and strand casting machine 4s. And the correct number. I sort of don't want to have to, but I know it's going to be worthwhile doing this, so really there is no option. We do have a ton of space, kind of. And I could reuse this, but it's probably better to use something coming in here for the coolant. Or the coolant processing. I guess what I'd like to see is titanium recover, which it has. before getting too carried away with turning it into coils. Where are we at with the ore? We have 13k, which means we're ordering more. How is it actually going? You're now ore sorting facility 4s. And the blue ones are now the problem. Only got 7.9k in there. How are we going with productivity modules then? We have 11. We have 11. Why are you guys struggling so much? Sulfuric acid is kind of weak source, isn't it? Still 5.9. That's sort of in balance now. Both these things are going. Not even sure what that does anymore. Fluid ingredient shortage. So if this gets low enough or high enough, it gets rid of some of the sulfur. So it's never going to overload. Well, at least that's something. I think maybe I just need to speed this stuff up. Alright, let's do that first. That's easy. Right, here's the titanium. Alright, so I know I'm kind of wasting these, but there's no point in having all that speed up if you're sitting waiting half the time. So let's get rid of those. Let's upgrade these guys. Is this helping? Sulfuric acid. Purified water is actually, if anything, struggling a little bit now. What are you? You're a hydro plant 3. Fine. Now, are we still struggling with purified water? No, it's definitely the sulfur dioxide. And that's definitely the oxygen. Is there anywhere I could potentially bring in some more oxygen just to support this? Maybe I could fill this in, and it's a very tight area for oxygen though, very tight. Possibly there's more room here. Or we could do another one of these things. I don't know. I definitely need modules in there. Let's start with that. So how many have we got now? We've got 12. Okay. Yeah, I'm constantly using these productivity modules. You've only got 3 slots anyway. That slowed you down by 45%. Oh, I thought you were covered. Now you're actually faster. And productivity gain of 36%. That's pretty huge. Is there any other thing we could do? Well, sulfuric acid seems to be full now. You guys are very slow. That's about all. I am going to leave that alone at this point. No, I don't want that. So, back to the titanium then. If we're to turn this into sheet coil, What are we up to? We're up to 24k. That's pretty good. What we could do is drain all of these. As per normal. That it? Almost. So then we would be after strand casting machines. Like we're using here. Change that to that. What is your throughput? 1260 per minute. You're 10,800. Great. All right. 64,800. Divided by 12,600. 5 going on 6. Awkward. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we might as well just make these 1 to 1. That's essentially what that's telling me. Alright, turn off my bots. Strand casting machine. There we go. Oh. That's better. So, now to make this work, we're going to need the whole, where did we do it last? Aluminium, we did this thing, right? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I haven't checked the timing, have I? Or have I? You make 10.8. You demand 12.6, so you're occasionally going to stop, unless we speed these up, which I might. Do I want this close? What I could do... Let's go around the wrong way. Is something like that. These could get in the way, though. Easily. One thing I didn't really factor in. Maybe we'll put that in afterwards. How about turn you guys off? And just get rid of all of this for now. And obviously that is something that we need. I could potentially just run... I don't even know that I'm going to need ultimate, to be honest. But I could run a belt like so. And just feed onto it alternating sides. That would probably be fine. And then these can just come out to wherever they need to get. So with aluminium, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 machines. We needed 2 of these. Do you fit? Of course you don't. Why don't you fit? Where did that end up? There we go. Let's throw that down. Now, the lighter color is the good coolant. This is the not so good coolant. Good coolant is going to come out here. That's actually not going to work like that. Gonna have to give it another space. If this is gonna work at all. Because these need to go like so, right? Oh, we don't need that bit. The so-called bad coolant, naughty coolant, you can come to there. So this needs to be water, which I could make a facility for water just up here. Water pump. What are all these? Stone. What are these? Stone. Oh. Bit better. So the other thing that we need here is the input of, what is it? Aluminium. This stuff, the base mineral oil. And these things are probably around the wrong way, are they? That goes in. That is a down. So this one needs to probably just head straight up, actually. What's the facility that we have over here? It's this basically, isn't it? Pop-up valve, that is what we wanted. You can go here. And the water. The water. Yeah, water that way. Base mineral oil. You need to be ordering base mineral oil. There we go. Disabled by control behavior because one's on the way. Now we need power down here, and we need one of these. I don't have crappy ones of those anymore, so we'll just go straight to that. You need to be spun around. And we need some ceramic doodackies. Which means that we are going to... Oh. Are you about to get something delivered? Yes, fabulous. Oh, all these need to be powered up. That saves a little bit of effort. So, right, you don't have coolant yet, but that won't be long. How far away is the train? There's no train. Less than 20k. You have 20k. You have built coolant. You have coolant. Oh, this bit here. There we go. Titanium sheet coil. Okay. Now, you can drop now. There we go. How much titanium do we have in here? 6.3. Okay. Titanium is greater than 6,000. Bring a train. Get rid of all the remaining titanium sheet. Alright. $12K. What's going on? Output full. Titanium. Okay, this is coming to here. And what's going on here? Nothing. Why is nothing going on? You have no power, okay. Because this is not actually connected to anything. That would make sense. Can I move you? Yes, I can. Now you're not powered. That fixes that. Now we just need these things. Okay. Maybe it's train time. Where am I? There I am. We just need some of the alumina to be able to make those special filters. Hopefully my train turns up soon. There we go. We know that we have a supply of alumina in our dump. Let's just pop down there. Don't go anywhere. It's not alumina. This is alumina, I think. Let's just grab that. I think I need 5, it's more or less, so why don't we just build them actually. Ceramic filter, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you can go back to titanium. Yeah, that'll do. Let's not wait for all of that carry on. Right, you. Ceramic. There you go. Now, I'd probably need to module all this crap up. Otherwise, these things are going to get overwhelmed, aren't they? Maybe. You probably have every single you do. So go off to supply. And we're virtually at the point where we're going to kill our titanium train. How are we doing for time? I've got a tiny bit of time left on what I have for most of my episodes. Do we have a titanium plate demand at the moment? We do, so it will go to blue processing units. Yeah, definitely needs it. How are we doing for productivity modules? Because this is kind of important at this point. We have 4. I need at least 12, really. That could be a moment to happen. Where'd the titanium train go? Did it go over here? Maybe it did. We've got tons of titanium there. So I am a little confused. Might not be making it to blue circuits anytime soon. Alright, well in that case, how are we doing? 4.5k. Does anybody... Yeah, you're struggling with getting rid of that, aren't you? Is that helping? Yes. Okay. What does the titanium coil stack to? 200. So it's the same 16,000. All right. These are all going to need to be changed to titanium coil. This one is going to be set back to 16,000 and it will be titanium coil. We need a titanium coil. Oh, there are none, of course. Titanium coil empty train. Train stop Ronnie Fagalando 2. Right, maybe it's time to rename this as well. No, not change the colour. So this is the titanium sheet coil. Color equals blue. Load. And color. Oops. Of course, we got the bracket wrong. Okay. Now, station list. To be until full. Oh, I may have put the sheet coil at the wrong side of the load. This is a requester station as well, so what am I thinking? We want to get... okay, we don't have these stations yet. So I need to find my station list. I need to find search know what? It's too many things using the same stuff. No, that's the nitinol. Okay. Search stations. We want to search for empty. Empty. Titanium plate. I think that's nitinol. That one. That's the one. So if we change the name of this to titanium sheet coil supply, and the name of this one to empty titanium sheet coil. Then here we are looking for empty, green empty titanium sheet coil. And I might have to go, okay, titanium sheet coil, edit, and come back in because it probably created its list prior to all of those updates. That's the one. And then the other one that we need is the supply of a full train of titanium sheet coil. That one will be empty and it will pick it up from there. Oops, so those are the priorities. So how much have we got now? We've got 15k, so that's quite good. Not that anymore. We want that one. What do you mean not defined? Should be defined. Titanium sheet coil, empty train. Titanium. Oh, I've got the wrong thing there. Okay, delete. Titanium sheet coil, empty cargo wagon, load until full. That's better. I've got a train on the way. Now, there's basically two major places. Actually, there's more than that. There is Yellow Science, which is going to need this all to be changed to titanium sheet coil. Yellow Science, there is the here. We've got titanium that comes in here. And I'm thinking we have titanium here, but I'm wrong, so we don't have to worry about it there. We almost certainly have it down here, though. I think. Do we? Maybe not. Maybe it is only those two places. In fact, if it is those two places, forgive me that I'm extending our sesh just a little, but I feel like it will be worth it in the end. Let's get... Well, actually, it's blue circuits that needs it right now. Let's get the blue circuits sorted. Yeah, we can do something completely fresh next episode. That'll be good. So, you... What do you order? You order red circuits. Okay, you order according to this. Titanium plate. Okay, let's get rid of that. And let's put in titanium sheet coil minus 20,000. Tick. Got a train on the way. Okay, before it gets here, this supply is all the way along here. That's the only place it's used. So I just need my conversion somewhere along here. Maybe sort of here. In which case this can now become titanium sheet coil. And that can become titanium sheet coil. I don't want to do this until I have productivity units, because that's like a decent part of the reason for doing it. So I'm going to run down to modules again. Yes, modules. The number of megabases that are just basically turned off while they produce tons of modules, so that they can then turn them on and say, look how quick we can do things now. Right, we'll grab those 6. That'll do for processing units. It's not going to be enough for yellow science. That needs another 18 of those. Is a little awkward. Jeez. Okay. So, this one. What I need is one of these. You are going to do this. And you're going to have a... pick up from there. You're dropping there. And you are dropping there, but near. What are you? 2. Damn. Oh, and you need these. And I need... your speed needs to be a lot faster than it is. I think it's fast enough now. Are they getting all the way down? Just. Okay. I probably could do with one less beacon even, because you're only running a little bit, right? Now, yellow science. Yellow science. Also, blue science is fine. Green science is fine. I seem to remember one of these sciences I didn't fix up earlier. Pink science is not fine, because we haven't sorted out aluminium. Okay, so we need to order aluminium sheet coil for the science. And what's this one up here? Transistors? No, that's fine. Is this titanium? It is. We're going to have to fix up titanium in here as well. Okay, but aluminium sheet coil, we already have the machine in place, so it's just a simple matter, really, of having a look at that. Instead of that, and instead of that, we'll be doing aluminium sheet coil. And it's P, right? Yeah. Aluminium sheet coil. Now on its way, so this will fix up pink science temporarily. Which I think we need, actually. Yes, we do need it here, and we need it in the next one. And I don't really think I'm reasonably going to finish all of our... oh, there's one other thing. These filters, they need to be sheet coil. Sheet coil, where are you? Just like to check things like that when I'm waiting. So let's see, is that enough? Oh, we used much weaker modules there. Right. Okay, I now have tons more red circuits than I wanted. I can just go back in there. I also have a bunch of aluminium. Just going to go into there, and I have some sheet coil that's going to go into there. Right. That deals with all of that. What's your supply of titanium looking like? 21,000. That will last a little while. So I've got a hope for a huge number of these to be built between then and when I'm trying to sort out yellow science. Yellow science needs sorting out now. Oh, and we're out of the powder as well. That's very awkward. Where does the powder get produced? I don't actually know now. Well, those are problems for next episode. Thanks for joining me for this one, and I look forward to seeing you for the next. Bye-bye for now.